What's
Hold
up,
on.
you
Got the video.
guys? So, hey, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Tori Empowers. You guys, I'm so grateful for on tonight's show. I'm glad for everybody that is here and everybody that is on their way. Okay, we got a juicy topic, you guys, and I just want to get right into it. Tonight, our topic is about, okay, and I want you guys to listen and listen well. How do you accept your child being gay or lesbian before they come out? Okay. We all know that we have special loved ones that are in the LGBTQ community, and we accept them with open arms and we love them. At least we should. But we all know that there's instances where everybody is not accepted. Depending on your sexual preference. Okay, so tonight, you guys, I want you guys to chime in. I want you guys to interact right there in the chat. I want you to interact by calling in. I'll have production put the number up in a little bit for you guys to be able to call and interact if you have some personal input on this topic, on tonight's topic. We want to get into it. So, but first I want y'all to know I got my glass here, okay? It's Thirsty Thursday, right? Production, Thirsty Thursday, right? Put your drinks up, you guys, whether it's apple juice, wine, tequila, Patron, Henny, whatever it is, you guys. I want you guys to give us a quick toast.
I
Cheers.
know that's right.
And we're going to jump right into the topic. So, tonight's topic again, for those of you that are just coming, I think I see my sissy. Hey, girl. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a supporter on Tori Empowers. Thank you for coming through all the time and putting your chime in and letting us know your perspective on things. Okay. We love that you keep it real and we respect that you come over and intertwine with us. Okay. So, on tonight, oh, you guys, let me read this, y'all. Let me move my candles, girl. I was trying to be sexy for y'all, right? Look, I'm trying to be sexy, girl, but I don't need the boobages burning up in the process, okay? I think I see Stephanie saying that's good. That's a good one because parents will completely abandon their kids on what nothing to do with their kids because they're gay and want nothing to do with their kids because they're gay. Baby, you couldn't have said it better. And that is why I want for us to be able to have a rhetoric dialogue on this type of situation. Thank you, baby. My sis said, welcome in, everyone. Please give a thumbs up to our beautiful host. You know what? Now, that's just too much love right there. That's just too much love. Yes. So, okay, you guys, jumping back to what sis said. Now, I have a friend, okay? And I feel like my friend had this situation and she didn't handle it well, okay? And she's okay with tonight's topic. She knows that I was going to talk about this and she was okay with that. Whether or not she's going to come in, I don't know, but I do have her approval to speak on this topic without saying names and without putting names out there. But this is a real topic and it definitely happens. And I think us just talking about it today, even if you or your family have not experienced it, I think it's a good thing that we touch bases on it. So if it ever kind of pops up, you'll kind of know how to handle the situation based off the podcast tonight, okay? Because that's what we're about. We're about encouraging, we're about empowering and inspiring, and using real life instances, real life experiences to kind of coach each other um, through the situations and guide each other and just be there, as a community. So that's what we're all about. I want to give thanks to Fox Glen Marketing and Productions, and the live show. You guys, I really love these guys. I really appreciate them for giving a little girl like me a chance to live out her dream and just joining me onto the team, you guys. You see my handsome guys right there, ladies. You see them, girl. Did you see them? They married now. Stop it. Don't look too guy. Don't look too hard now.
I
Okay.
know that's
All
right.
right. All right. I'm gonna drink to that. But just to get back on the topic, girls. So I didn't like how my friend handled the situation. And me being the godmother, of course, they called me. And he was kind of like, how come she can accept me? And how come you wonder why I go to her and speak to her about everything versus you? And he was speaking in reference to me, you guys. He was saying to his mother that he felt like he could come to me and speak with me about things that he can't speak to his own biological mother about, which is my best friend. Okay. And so I believe a child should be accepted, whether they're lesbian, gay, transgender, um, bisexual. Either way, I feel like we all are here for a purpose. We all have different reasons to be here. We're all entitled to our sexual preference, okay? And I don't think either should be pressed on to us if that's not what we choose to do. So, without kind of badgering my family, because she's a good friend of mine. So, without badgering and putting her down, I'm strictly going to say what I just said. I don't think it is appropriate to make your child feel lesser than because, thank you, Sharonda, because they choose to be someone that you don't want them to be. Okay. I think the expectations of us parents are sometimes a little bit too much. You can't try to live through your child. I think a lot of us mothers and fathers try to live through our child. And when our child doesn't behave the way or look the way or talk the way or dance the way or walk the way we want them to, we start to pass judgment on our own child and cast negativity into them based off of how we think they should be. Everybody is here and everybody has their own identity and everybody has their own thumbprint or fingerprint. There's not one person in this world that shares, the same fingerprint. So I personally feel like we should let people live how they want to live. We should let people's sexuality shine bright, whatever that is. Now, we don't have to disagree, we don't have to agree with it, but I don't feel like we need to press it and make it more of an issue, make things uncomfortable, make people feel lesser than. Because, see, that's where you get people get the idea of committing suicide and feeling lesser than and falling into depressions. I just feel like it's something that should be looked over. It's something that should definitely not looked over like not taken care of, but looked over in the sense of let that man live, let that woman live. Let them be, long as they ain't out here just being flamboyant, no, even if your child is straight, you don't want them just, being perpetual with inappropriate things. Thank you, Partly Cloudy 420. Hey, baby. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm so appreciated with the people that are here tonight, you guys. There's so much. These guys are really good supporters. They're YouTube friends of mine. They watch my YouTube channel all the time. So now that I have this new podcast, they're coming and crossing on over. They're dealing, when they deal with Tori Empower, they deal with the life and Fox Glen Marketing and Production. Okay. Yes, I love this. I love, love, love it. Okay, you guys. So what I'm doing right now is trying to go back to the chat, but I'll just leave it there. Thank you for everybody that's coming in. I really appreciate you guys. That's the cipher right there. Hey honey, good to see you as well. So I want to know you guys' opinion on tonight's topic. You know, we got a couple ladies in here, Stephanie, Sharonda, we got Cypher, we got Partly Cloudy. I want to know how y'all feel about the topic tonight. I'm at work, sis, still tuned in. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you running us, okay? You guys, if you can, make sure you thumbs up the podcast. Make sure you like it, share us out to your community, you guys. Let's do this together. Let's do this the right way. Don't forget, not to get off the subject, but we are here to help. You know, we got some things coming for you guys. We're going to be doing interviews, okay? We're going to be participating in artists, doing some live shows, you know, getting some space and really just doing some things over here, okay? We're really putting a team together, so you guys know that a little bit of support goes a long way, and whenever we can give back, however we can give back, we're going to make sure we do that. Right, production? But there are parents who don't give a fuck and they cut their kids off, and it's your kids regardless. You brought them into this world. If you're going to cut your kid off because they're gay, bisexual, trans, or lesbian, it's like, why did you even have baby? That's what I'm saying. And see, that's what Stephanie was saying also, okay? So I feel like we in this together. Okay, we a big old family because we seeing like this. We saying some of the same things. Sharonda said, I feel like a parent should accept their child as is, talk to their child and ask questions. And see, this is my thing. If four of us could be saying the exact same thing, what's going on in the heads of the other parents? Okay, it's obviously that there's some screws that's loose. All right. How can you give birth to a child and disown them because they don't have the same sexual preference as you? Who are you? Who are you to put your child to the back burner? Sharonda said, absolutely, Partly Cloudy. You absolutely welcome, Partly Cloudy. Thank you guys for interacting. Thank you, Sharonda, for staying on it. Production, is there a way we can make her a mod? Because she is on it. Our host is so happy and delighted have you here. Welcome and thank you for being okay. Thank you, Sharonda. I really, 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 really appreciate that. So yeah, you guys, I fucks with y'all because y'all feel how I feel. We got Miracle in the house. Hey, Miracle, my love, beauty, and cosmetics. Not cool at all. Not cool at all. Everybody here is on the same vibe. All of us feel the exact same way. Okay. And it's obvious that those of us that are agreeing have the same heart. All right. We have the same heart. My thing is this: would you want God to cast you out because you had more drinks than you should have? Because you had more sexual partners than you should have? Because you didn't do the thing you promised him you would do if he got you out that rucket and he got you out that rucket and your ass didn't keep your word? Do you want to be casted out? So why are you casting out somebody that you birthed because you feel like they didn't choose the sexuality you want them to choose? That's too much control for me. You trying to control every little ounce of me. Like, who are you to tell me what I should like and what I should not? Okay, Sharonda said you better say that, and I'm saying this is like, come on now. And see, people wonder why there's so much um suicide in that community. No support. You know, they gotta sneak around. You grown as hell. Why you gotta sneak around about your sexual preference? Because the world gonna chew your ass up and spit you out? And you know they do. So it's like, why should I come out and tell, my sexual preference when I feel like I'm gonna get shunned? Okay. With some holy water. I'm just gonna start melting and my body gonna slither away, because I'm keeping it real with my preference and what I like. It's not cool. And so on tonight, you guys, if there's any listeners that are here or that are coming into the chat, or even listeners that are going to simply catch us on replay, and See, because what the Holy Spirit is going to do, he going to lead you on over here one way or the other. Okay? You can't run from a message. When God is trying to teach you something, he going to put you in some places you didn't want to be in. All right? So the point is, whoever this message is drawn to and for, you're going to hear it. And so this is that pivotal moment where you can decide to just change, change that frame of thought, change that negative thinking, and try to reason, okay? And pray for discernment, all right? Pray for understanding, okay? Pray for revelation knowledge, for understanding, right? Because it's not okay. You need to be there for your children, right or wrong, good or bad. You get them behind closed door, you chew their ass out and tell them what you need to tell them. But you don't bust your children out. You don't hurt your children. You don't make your children feel lesser than. It's not cool. Okay. So we 15 minutes into this thing. You guys, before we get too far into the topic, I want to have one of the guys come on, one of the guys from production come on and tell me their thoughts about how they feel about the topic. How do you accept your son or daughter being gay or lesbian or trans before they even tell you? Because you know what? We have that intuition. Okay, so when that baby 2 or 3 years old, you start to see stuff, you start to pick it up whether you want to admit it or not. All right. And so how do you start to get yourself to accept it before they come out and tell you? I'm not just speaking out from LGBTQ community. It goes for parents, for kids that have disability. There you go, baby. See, there are parents that don't give a fuck about their kids because they have a disability. They completely abandon their kids and cut their kids off because they have a disability. It's like, did you bring the kids into this world then? Somebody explain it. I agree. And you know what? I have, baby, girl, that's a whole nother topic, baby. I have known someone that has a disabled child and completely treats the child like poop, calls the child out their name. The child is basically, you would think that they don't understand, but baby, in that little brain of theirs, they can comprehend a little bit. And even if they don't know word for word what you're saying, they have a feeling, they have a sense. There's other senses that are hyphened because of disabilities. You know what I'm saying? So I totally agree with you, Stephanie. Stephanie, you a real one. I think I first interact with you over at my cousin's podcast, my cousin Tyrone, the live show. And so just to see you convert over here, that just means so much to me. It shows your commitment. It shows that you're a real supporter, and I really appreciate that. Okay. And I'm gonna have to send you some from the boutique, girl, because you know how I get down, okay? All right. Now let me take a sip.
I know that's right.
All right, so production, I want one of you guys to come in tonight and let us chime in. I also want you to put the number on the screen so that if anybody wants to call in and they want to verbalize what they got to say, I would love, love, love that. We ain't all about the chat, y'all. Y'all can call in too. Call in and tell what you got to say. Let the world know who you are, what business you do. You can shout yourself out. That's how we rock over here on Tori's Empower, okay? So, production, is anybody willing to come in right now and tell us their side and what they think about this situation?
We all got to come in.
That's right. We're a team, baby. Ladies, look at my handsome men now. Look at them.
You are important.
I'm important. Come on, guys. Whip it on us. Whip it on us, gentlemen. Who first?
I was gonna leave it to Jack first, and then see where he take it from there, and then I'll come on.
You gotta close it out, Mr. Pastor. Okay?
And that's how he wants to
Tyrone,
do it.
Look. You gotta close it out, Jack. You know how Tyrone is. He gonna close the session out tonight. Okay, he gonna close the service.
I know.
After the second round of what you call it when the plate go around. Oh Lord, I need to go to damn church. I don't forget what you call it.
I know that's right.
The collection, girl. The collection.
Pass that collection plate.
Go ahead,
He
production.
gonna be the last one. That's what he do. He like to hear what I say so he can go ahead.
Ain't it? Then he gonna
If I
work
say
off of
some
that.
negative stuff, then he can go ahead. I ain't gonna let him get me. I'm already onto his game.
Look, he think he's slick.
Thank you for letting me on to your cast tonight, Miss Tori. You doing a great job, baby.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate all you doing. Like the sign I held up was everybody's important. You know what I'm saying? We living in this crazy world right now to where we are bringing kids into something uh, that is probably more stressful than our parents had to deal with. That being said, the world is opening up, what Tyrone calls a Pandora's box, to where, we don't know what rabbit hole we going down, but we got to also accept what is being put in front of us. So much
Yes.
stuff is being placed on these
Fact.
TVs and stuff, to where truthfully, back in the day, all of that stuff was called the closet. You know what I'm saying? No one could say that they was gay or lesbian or trans and stuff like that because of the ridicule that you would receive from that. My thing is this, man. I shine nothing on no one. Your judgment is your judgment and what you do in your body, because my path to heaven is mine, and I can't say that you ain't going, because hell, ain't nobody came back and said gays and lesbians are not welcome in the gates of heaven. So until somebody can tell me what's really going on in the afterlife, I do not
Come on
really
now.
know. So I don't shun on anyone. My kids right now are being brought up into a world to where I have to look at them and evaluate and try to read the signs early to see. You know what I'm saying? I got I got I got 4 kids. My oldest is 25, so I think I went through that. But now it's a little rougher. My 12, my nine-year
Yeah,
old
it's
and my
different.
7-year
It's
old and my
different.
3-year old. I'm trying to figure out and make sure, you know what I mean? But I'm also hearing what you're saying about your kid. You can never make your kid what you think that kid is supposed to be. That kid develops
Their own.
their own, and it's such a young age. I'm talking about 3. You can see the change in what that kid is going to be. And also this social media that's out here, man, is really affecting their fucking brains.
It got
So,
something to do
well,
with it, don't it?
it's something with this damn tablet and the swipe right, swipe left, and swipe up that is really good for the intelligence, but it's a bad factor at the same time.
We don't know
Because
what they watching.
my baby girl, my youngest right now, that's my baby, but she watches this shit on fucking TV on YouTube called "A Thousand Ways to Die." The
I
song is catchy as shit for
yeah.
kids. It says 1,000 ways to die, and it keeps singing it. Oh, and she sings this song perfectly. But it talks about setting yourself on fire, burning your fucking hair, and it's little cartoon characters that are saying this shit. It's
So,
cute as shit to hear her sing it,
that's
but I
poison.
can see the fucking change that it's making her have. She's becoming with an attitude. She's pushing. You know what I mean? All of the stuff that my baby didn't do,
Come
it's
on.
changing her
Come on.
behavior.
It's what
Even
she
fucking
watching.
Coco Melon is a goddamn. Peppa Pig is a goddamn bad goddamn kid too. Peppa fucking Pig is terrible.
Look,
I'm
look,
sorry to
between
say it,
Cocomelon
but
and Baby Shark, I'm tired of them
they're,
motherfuckers, okay?
the
They got
thing
baby
is,
mama, baby cousin, baby brother, shark cousin, shark great auntie. They done patting the whole damn family.
they have, and it actually makes the kids act in a different behavior, because some of these kids are watching this. Like, if you ever watch Peppa Pig, she's so disrespectful to her parents.
Baby.
So
I don't
disrespectful.
even let my children watch Peppa.
Man, and you would, and I'm gonna tell you this. Surprisingly, as your busy days go on, you don't think that this is a bad cartoon because it's some fat pigs that's doing something. But when you hear that pig in the background talk to her daddy and talk to her brother, she's so manipulative, and it's all about her ways and stuff like that. And her behavior changes your kid to where now she feels like she's Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
But the behavior starts changing because Peppa's not really a good fucking kid. they make her perceive like she's good, but that little girl is bad as hell.
Very manipulative.
So manipulative.
Very
So,
territorial.
there you go. And they're also
Okay.
placing
Persuasive.
persuasive sexual stuff into cartoons right now. You know what I mean? To where it's like my 7-year-old, I think she really just got on fucking punishment before they went to go get food because she's watching these fucking little girls and shit kiss cartoonishly and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you know, all I can do is say I pray for the best. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know of what their sexual drive will be. You know what I'm saying?
We just have to be there.
I have to be there. I have to sit here
Support.
because now they're showing shows to teach you how to work with it. It actually was on the Mike Epps show that his son was gay, but he didn't know, you know, and his mama knew. So it was a way how he talked to him when his son came and talked to him. So they're placing this in our heads to let us know you might have to have this conversation shortly.
You have to have this conversation.
You might have to have this
even
conversation.
if you're not going through it personally with your child, your child may be in school with somebody, so they still need to be educated behind.
There you go.
Gay, lesbian, transgender,
so they won't be
bisexual.
disrespectful.
Period.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It all starts out at a young age to where when my son first started going to kindergarten, it was someone with a disability that was in a wheelchair.
Like Stephanie said. That's what Stephanie was talking about.
She was the sweetest damn little girl ever, man. I really liked that kid. And she always, hey, Mr. Roper. Hey,
Don't tell me she was mistreated.
No, she wasn't. But I had to let my son know that everybody is not the same. You see what I'm saying? Because as a kid going and not being able to interact with a lot of other kids, you're going to see something different in a kid, but you're not going to really understand because maybe you saw that shit on TV. But when it comes to your face as a 5, 6, or 7-year-old, you don't really know how to handle it. Mm-hmm. So what he did was look at how daddy worked with that kid to where I felt like that built the respect with him to not treat her no different. Mm-hmm. You see what I mean? No matter if other kids look at her different, you never let her feel like she's fucking different. You see
what you just said, though? He looked at daddy. See, because it started with daddy. Okay? And see, had daddy dealt with it differently, then maybe he wouldn't have responded in such a positive, humble, considerate way because it started with daddy. Okay? So that means if daddy implements these conversations within his household, because sometimes daddies, y'all could be so goddamn strong and masculine, y'all don't even want to touch bases with it. Y'all don't even want to touch the topic. But it's important that children know from daddies, look, son, you may not be gay, you may not know nobody that gay, but if this ever happens and somebody comes into your path and that's the sexual orientation that they choose, this is how you deal with it. This is how, if they seen daddy whoop a gay man ass, how you think they gonna deal with it?
They gonna act like that's wrong, you know, whatever how that gay person is, or that person of that sexual nature is, then that's wrong, and that's just wrong, you know. And that means to what I'm saying is this is how hatred is stemmed, to where racism is stemmed from hatred, to where we're living this shit day by day. And it's not washed away because of someone who sit here and said, I hate black folks and I hate niggas. And they woke up every day and they said that and they preached that to their kids to when it's going to wash away eventually. But if you sit here and you just take it away and you say, hey, and you can just change that path, like what my son did, he started opening up the door for that little girl, making sure that she was taken care of, making sure she got out of school because he knows that. There you go. But and then when she see, because she always say, hey, Mr. Roper, how you doing? You know, and we can see her out at the fair and he built a friendship. I'm showing you that you can build a friendship.
That's right.
Son, don't judge no one. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be who you are. People are going to be who they are. You know what I mean? But judge no one because that's not your path. You don't have to become sexually active with other people just because someone else is. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here. Hey man, if it's a pile of cocaine laid out,
That
the
don't
only
mean I
reason
gotta
why you
snort
gonna
it.
do it is because you fucking want to do it.
Right. That don't mean I'm gonna snort it.
There
Okay.
you go.
Look, now you can take a goddamn horse to the well, but you can't
You
make it
can't
drink.
make it
You're not
drink.
gonna force me to do anything,
So there
baby.
you go. You're
Okay.
going to be in certain situations. You're going to get older. You're going to put yourself in these situations either by college, by high school, or just by out and
That's right.
conversating with people. And you're going to have to know that some people are going to manipulate you into doing certain things,
Peer
sexual
pressure.
stuff,
Peer
drugs, and
pressure.
all of this other
It's peer
stuff.
pressure even with girls being bisexual. When I was
Exactly.
growing up, it was real peer pressure because even though you had a heart to be a straight woman, I had a lot of friends that was like bisexual. So then I started thinking like, well, damn, is that how you do it? And so, without telling too much of my business, yes, I've experienced um lesbian tendencies, but I'm not a lesbian. I love men. I prefer to be with men, but that was an experience, okay?
Yeah.
But because I had the experience, I would never be able to tell my child, how dare you? I did it and I didn't like it. You better. Who the hell am I? My mama didn't show me, and I went to my mother and told my mother everything I ever experienced in life. God is my witness. So, and I have 4 daughters. If one of my daughters was to come to me and say, Mommy, because that's what my girls call me. They don't say ma or mom. They say mommy. Even my oldest, she's 17. She still call me mommy, and I love it. But the point is, if one of them were to come to me and tell me that they prefer to be with women over men, okay. Now, as long as you're protected, as long as you're not overextending yourself, if you know what I mean, you're taking precaution, y'all doing things right, you ain't been hit on, you ain't being beat on, you ain't been manipulated, or I'm okay. Let's.
Tori, that's my biggest thing. For my girls not to be damn abused by some
That's right, babe.
fucking
That's
male or
right.
someone else. You see
Because
what
women
I'm
will beat
saying?
your ass too. Okay, it's some strong ass couples, lesbian couples out here that's going through
So
fighting like cats and
that's
dogs.
my thing, is to teach my girls how to be respectful and also watch out for someone that is going to be abusive to them and not love them for them.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Straight up. If you never seen me put my hands on your mama, then don't sit here and accept some nigga to put their
That's
hands on
right.
you.
That's right. And I'm so glad my kids have never ever seen me go through. And that's going to be another topic, domestic abuse. I got a lot of friends that have been through domestic abuse, and they're willing to talk about it. Now, I have been through domestic abuse before my children. But as far as being in the household, my kids have never seen me have a hand put on me. Baby, my kids, they so prissy, and look, they don't even eat hot dogs and bologna sandwiches. That's how sedity my children are, okay? But baby, they'll turn real hood if they see somebody putting their hands on their mama. I'm gonna tell you that now, okay? It's gonna get real ratchet real fast, all right?
For me to close out my statement for Tyrone can speak.
Yes, I want to hear
my thing is to just
production.
respect your kids and just really watch out for them. Don't judge them. We living in a crazy world, and also just try to be there for them, man. Watch them, spend time with them. So that's all I got to say. Great topic, Tori.
I appreciate you, Jack. Give it up for Jack, y'all. That's the man right there. Fox Flame Marketing and Productions. Yes, thanks, Mr. Jack. Ty, what you got for me, Ty? Look, ladies, y'all see that beard, ladies? Y'all see that beard now?
Here you
Y'all
go.
see the beard, ladies? It got a little salt and pepper in it. Don't try it. Don't try it, Heifer. Don't try it. That's my
No,
cousin.
she watching.
He
No,
married.
she always watching. She in the shadows somewhere.
Look.
Trust me, she ain't too far away. There she is. She said,
Damn, there she
"No,
goes.
there she go."
Where the hell she come from? Hey, nice to meet you. Come Come on now, give me your point of view, baby. Let me know. Let the ladies know. Let the gentlemen know. And then I want to open up the lines to see if anybody actually wants to call and give us their opinion. So tell us what you got.
Well, my thing is, first of all, thank you for asking my insight. But the first, what I want to say is, even if my child came to me, even being a believer, I'm not going. And my wife and I, we have talked about this. That we're not gonna kick him to the curb.
I'm nosy. I want to know how the conversation started. How did it go? What was it?
Well,
was it
because
like how would we deal with this if that?
Yeah, it was. It was. The biggest part about this is that when we are talking about these things, it's because of world issues, and that's what brought along the conversation. Because we're looking at what's going on in the world, and we looking at each other like, how would we handle this? And so one of the things that we came up with, no, we can't turn against our kids.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, they still are kids.
And
even though we
felt this way, right? Both of y'all.
Right. Both parties, both my wife and she's on here, she can tell you herself.
I hear from her.
We really didn't we can't we don't or we are not going to turn against them, even though we disagree with the lifestyle. We're not going to turn against them. It's not oh, you have a disease, oh, you're you're doomed to hell.
That's how they feel.
This ain't that, because at the end of the day, they still need us for guidance.
That's right.
And so why would we turn against them when they're, they may be at a discovering point in their life? Maybe something happened to them that they're lashing out. They're lashing out. Whatever the case, we still don't want to turn against them, to put them in a bag all by themselves.
Okay.
And so that's my heartfelt thought about it. I know that even in the church today, a lot of people look at that as a disease. They look at that as, well, that's what they want to do, and that is their choice.
Can I interrupt? And I want
Go ahead.
Why is it that when women do it, we okay with being? Everybody accept us liking each other, licking on each other, hunching on each other. But when it comes to the men, why is it like, oh, he's gay? Oh, he bisexual. Oh, I ain't fucking with him. Oh, no, this nigga, I call, why is it like women, it's like, yeah, it's a turn on. But then when it comes to the man being bisexual or want another man in the bedroom, when a woman want a woman in the bedroom, is cool. But if that man want a man in the bedroom, oh, it's a divorce. It's hell to pay. Like, tell me, like, chime in on that too. Like, I really want to get some understanding on that.
Well, first and foremost, there is a major divide. There's always the culture of, even if I do it, if you do it, it's nasty.
That's right.
But if I do it, it's okay.
So
it's always that kind of shaming going on in the world. It's always a shameful divide, and it's not so much that I think we got to look at we got to look at ourselves in the mirror and realize who we really are on the inside. A lot of people don't like to talk about this.
That's the evaluation.
A lot of people they don't even like to discuss this, because they feel like, well, if my child, and I'm speaking from a Christian point of view, but in the church, they look at this as, well, they got a demon in them.
Ooh, gotta speak on
They don't
that.
they don't
And they
they don't
wonder
have a
why
demon.
everybody don't want to come on in there. Why you don't want to come to
They
church?
they don't have a
They
demon.
pass the
And I
most judgment.
look,
Okay.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna just let you go for it because I know this is what you started. But people
Oh, but
say,
that's
well,
beautiful. You here to give your opinion, so it's all love.
well, they say, well, I was born this way. And before I got an understanding, I would say, no, God didn't make you like God didn't make a mistake. But watch this. People that go that way, they are born that way. I tell you
They
how.
are.
Because
Wait.
because we were born in sin and we were shaped in iniquity. And
Okay.
so we were born that way. But look, watch this. This is the other side of it. We can be born again, and then guess what? It don't go away. Watch this. It don't go. It
Say
don't
it.
go away. It don't go
Say it.
away. But
We can be
now we
born
got to renew.
again.
We got to renew our mind to the new us. And
That's right.
again,
I
people
talk
don't
about it
like
in the
hearing
Bible
this.
book, baby. Get that mind,
They don't.
body, and spirit in alignment. You know, but
They don't. They
as
don't like
a
hearing that.
baby, you just hit it. But I kind of say, Stephanie just said, I wish production could play back her. That's right. That's the double standard. And that's bullshit. And that bullshit needs to stop because we're all human beings just like everybody else. Exactly. But my thing is this, Stephanie. Everybody don't think like you and I, baby. Okay. And that goes to say like this, like I sometimes wondered why I was so giving and why I am still so giving into my friendships and I just want to share what I have. I just want to share. I just want to show that love and that support because there was times that I haven't. But then when I found times in my life when it wasn't reciprocated, I would get in my feelings, okay? And when I get in my feelings, then I'm like, oh, ho, ho, ho. See, because I'm really a little beast wrapped up in this pretty little body, okay? And sometimes I have to check
I know
myself. Like,
that's
I can't
right.
expect a motherfucker to be like, excuse my French, y'all know I'm working on my mouth now, okay? So I got these daughters, but they ain't here right now, so I can fucking cuss. But look at Jack. But what I'm saying is, I lost my train of thought. Let me take a drink.
Hey, I came in to chime in on something about you and the two men and the woman and the two women and the one man. My wife
That's
said I
right.
really couldn't say it because I own the company, but shit, it's your podcast. But one is called a train and one is called a menage a trois. And I would take the menage a trois over the train. I'm out.
Jack, get your freaky ass off the line, sir. Wait, I need Pastor Tyrone to pray, please. Can we get a moment of silence and speak some spiritual guidance all up and through this place? In the name of Jesus, we cast that type of behavior right on out of here. And then we're gonna follow it up with a twerk.
I can't
No.
deal with y'all.
Yeah.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute now, okay? All right.
I
You
can't
take
deal
the
with
hood out
y'all.
the girl, but you can't take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl, baby. Let me sip.
Oh my
That was a little
goodness.
jokey joke, y'all. Y'all know I'm funny. Y'all know I gotta add a little humor. And so do my lovely guys,
I'm
my
out.
family, my everything, my kings. We just like to do it like that over here. We like to have a little fun. We don't like to keep it too serious. We like to break it up a little bit, and make sure that we can still add light to situations, okay? Because at the end of the day, y'all know how we do it over here on Tori Empowers. We're going to always deliver a message, but through delivering that message, we have a sense of humors. We like to laugh. We like to have a good time. And that's just who we are and how we are. And as long as y'all messing with us, okay, y'all gonna get down with it. Get down now. Having fun, that's everything. That's what my girl Sharonda says. And that's right, Sharonda, I'm a big old mess, girl. I be all Look, you know I do this on my lives when my podcast show ain't even airing. Girl, is my weave stuck to the tree? Why y'all couldn't tell me that production? You know what? Can we drink to that?
We sorry.
You whip your hair back and
Rub
forth.
around with these 38 inches, baby. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
No, that's right.
But back to get on the topic. Pinky, can you answer the door for me, please? I'm in the middle of the podcast and I'm actually kind of embarrassed. All right, y'all. At the end of the day, it's 7:45. I want to know, is there anybody that's here tonight? Anybody want to call in? Wait, what was you gonna say, Sharonda? Look, sis. Look, call me on the slide like, bitch, your hair in the tree, bitch. Stop. All right, Sharonda, drink to that, sis. Drink to that. But I want to know if any. Okay. Tell them to come in the morning to get payment. Sorry, y'all. Let me just tell y'all what's going on. So the devil is a lie. Um, my starter on my Jeep basically caught a fire today, right before my podcast. The enemy was trying to strip me from my happiness. He was trying to put a damper in my spirit, and I sat his motherfucking ass down real fast, okay? I dabbed on his ass, all right? And I'm finna drink to it because that's what, baby. I used all that negative energy and I came all up and through here with some good energy. So, hey, can I get some? Wait. I was gonna say production. You could have gave me some twerk music, okay?
No.
Anyhow, so that's what's going on, y'all. That's me, by the way, right? So yeah, y'all. So he was just basically knocking on the door to let me know he took off the old starter. So tomorrow he'll be able to take the old starter on down to the place, hand that in, get the new starter. You know you gotta have them good old handy alley mechanics. That's all right, baby. I'm doing good financially, but guess what? I still don't want to pay an arm and a leg for something I know somebody else can do just as good. All right. Use your resources, okay? Use your resources. All right. So, if there's anybody that Tyrone just said no, he always saying no, okay? Look, he don't look. If it was up to my cousin girl, look, he'll be like, look, if you don't look, I'll be held by the ear like this, getting pulled through the church. Like, look, sit down, okay? Sit down. Have several seats. I love my cousin. But you guys, if you want to call in, you want us to hear that beautiful voice, or guys, you want us to hear that handsome voice, go ahead and call the number on the screen. At the end of the day, this is still a serious topic. As I told you guys, this was a real life experience that as a godmother that I had to go through. I had to calm my godson down. I had to talk to him and tell him he is worthy. He is loved. He is a child of God. He has purpose. He is a walking testimony. He is a success story. He is everything that God intended him to be and some. Okay? These are the things that I told him, speaking positivity, speaking life into him. Because although you may not be approved by other people, but baby, in my book, you are approved. And I know you watching tonight, son, and I love you. And you know, we don't go against what mommy says, but we always have to come to some type of common agreement where we all can be satisfied with moving forward. And I'm glad we all came into agreement. And I just want you to know that I love you. And I told you that I was going to bring awareness because that's what he wanted, you guys. He wanted me, mommy, I want you to bring awareness to this because there's parents and people that need to know that people don't want to be mistreated for their sexual orientation. Okay. So go ahead and call in, you guys. I want to hear somebody's voice. The first woman that calls in, you're getting some sent to you from Baylash Boutique. We have lots of inventory. We have handbags, we have clutches, we have headbands, we have clothes, two-piece sets, dresses, jumpers, joggers, eyelashes, eyelash kits. We have it all over here at Baylash Boutique. Okay, so I want to hear you guys. One of you guys' voice, just call in. Let us know that you're listening, that you have our support, and definitely, I'm gonna keep my word. I am on air now, bitch. Don't play with me, okay? Now I'm on air. This is proof. I'm going to send you something from Baylash Boutique, and we will come upon, agreement as to what that thing is that I send in. Send me my gift. Just I know that's right, baby. I know that's right. My cousin said, "Girl, don't you put." I see, da. You and me, I never part. That's my cousin, y'all. Y'all better sit down now. She done can't. He told y'all ass ahead of time. He said she just fucking pop up. Oh, bitch, what the fuck, bitch? What is you? Fuck you get right here. She just popped up, bitch. He told you. Now he warned y'all last night. I love you, cousin. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for coming in and giving me that support. I promise you, I'm gonna send you some. Girl, I got you. Okay, I got you. I promise I got you. And when you get it, I want you to just take a picture or two and go ahead and send it to me. Ask my cousin Tyrone first if it's okay if I could use the picture to upload to the website because I don't want him getting on me. I love you too, baby. I love you too. I want you to come back down here. Y'all done came down here and visit me, and we had a good time. I want y'all to come on back, okay? Is my cousin still here on the Army base here in Georgia? We got to catch up.
No, he's graduated.
Oh, okay. I was talking to her. Hell, you come in, chiming in. Jack, cut his mic, please.
Got him. Got
Wait a
him.
minute. So I love you guys. This is how we do it though, y'all. Over here at the live show, Tori Empowers and Fox Glen Marketing Production. We have fun. We're a big old family that loves to encourage one another, inspire, and we're starting to manifest some things, you guys. Y'all might want to stay tuned. Y'all might want to continue to be a part of this journey, baby, because we giving back. And when we say we giving back, we giving everybody a chance to be a part of this platform. However you see fit that you want to be seen, you want to be noticed, you want your company, your business, your book, your music, your talent, whatever it is, make sure you contact me. We'll come up with a plan and I'll talk to production and we'll try to figure things out as far as what we can do to help you accomplish your dreams and be an asset to everything that you have going on. Okay, because that's what we about. Like I said, we do shits and giggles, but at the end of the day, we about everything over here. We're about giving back to our community. We're about keeping it real, and we just bounce off of each other with real, for real, genuine topics. Okay. So if anybody wants to call in, go ahead. We have about 8 minutes left. As I said, tonight's topic for those of you that are just coming in is about how do you accept your child, girl or boy, being gay, lesbian, transgender, or bisexual without you knowing or before they even come out. Okay, chime on in and let us know what you think. If you're shy, you don't want to come into the phone call, and you don't want to be chimed in verbally so we can hear that beautiful voice or that handsome voice of yours, go ahead and chime into the chat. Okay, either way, you still winning. Either way, you're still showing support and you're giving valuable opinions because there's going to be people that aren't here in the podcast tonight, y'all, and they're going to catch this on replay. Okay, and when they catch this on replay, they still going to hear something that they need to hear because remember how the spirit moves. The spirit is only going to allow people to come that need to hear something, that need to be delivered from something, that need to know something, that need to whatever, because God works in mysterious ways, and when He need to get a message across, He gonna get it across. So it's important that you leave that message in the chat because that person will see that text in the chat. And it's important that you call if you want to call because that person will be able to hear your opinion, how you'll deal with that situation, how you have dealt with that situation. So it's important. But I understand you guys, everybody comes on their own will. However, this is Definitely something that you want to start to kind of work on. Don't be afraid or shy to let somebody hear your voice. Stand strong in your beliefs. Stand strong in your will. Stand strong in your power. Okay? And don't let nobody or nothing strip that from you. It's just like being that person in class. I remember being in class and the teacher would ask a question and I would know the question. Okay. And I would be too afraid to lift my hand up. And then when Jack or Tyrone answered the question, now I'm mad because I knew the question. I knew how to answer to the question the whole time. I was just too shy to give my input. Okay. And sometimes in life, you can miss out on a lot of things being too shy. Okay. Amen to that. That's what my baby Stephanie said. All right. All right. My baby Popsicle said you are doing fine. What? Doing you are fine as hell. Look, wait a if you don't talking about I'm fine. Look. Now put the message in there right. Doing you are fine as hell. Boy, you ain't spelling fine as hell. Now stop it. Now chime into the chat and put that message in there the right way, talking about you fine as hell. Well, guess what ain't fine? That message you just put in there, baby, because I was struggling trying to read it. All right. He said, dang, that's what you're seeing now. Okay, so dang, I'm fine as hell. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Mr. Popsicle. Poosicle, Popsicle. I'm going to drink to that, baby. I don't know what to say to that.
I know that's right.
However, these are serious topics. Every Thursday, we're 4 minutes from closing out, you guys. I just want to genuinely send a shout out to everybody that was here that did not chime into the chat, like Sharonda, like Stephanie, like Partly Cloudy, like oh, what's my guy name? Oh, my baby, he gonna get me too. It's my YouTube friend. Um but you guys, you were still here. So we genuinely appreciate the support. You guys know, wait a minute, production, you better tell them this is my second show now. All right. So the more I get into the hang of this beautiful journey, you guys, the better things will be. And the more we will have in store for you all. But I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys for chiming in. Okay. Production, appreciate you guys for chiming in. And we're going to keep this thing going. Okay. Every week, we're going to have a juicy topic. Okay. The segment will stay the same Thirsty Thursday with Tori and Powers, but there's always going to be a different topic. And we going in. We going in on the real shit. Okay, the real trends, the real topics, okay? And so, yeah, don't be shy to voice your opinion because sometimes somebody needs to be saved, right? Somebody needs to hear somebody's opinion to keep them from hurting themselves,
I know
all
that's
right? Sometimes somebody needs to hear somebody's opinion so that they can work up enough encouragement to tell their family that they're gay or lesbian or transgender or bisexual. So never forget the importance behind your voice. Always be verbal if you can, all right? And so I'm not going to press the issue, but the more you come in and deal with me, the more I want you to get comfortable. Because we get down. Y'all know I'm all about empowering. I'm all about teaching. Look, I'm in this for the long haul, okay? I have a cleaning business. I have an online boutique. I'm an author of a book, Boss Up. I encourage, I inspire, I teach, I guide, and that's the purpose. And so if you don't start somewhere, you slacking. Okay, start somewhere. All right? Start somewhere because you never know what that somewhere will lead to. All right? Don't keep dimming your light. Okay? Don't keep dimming your light. And whoever that message is for, you gonna know it's for you. Right? But right now I'm finna take me another sip because it's Thursday, damn it. So on next week's segment, you guys, we have some juiciness coming. I just again want to send a special, good, lovey, dovey, great, awesome love shout out to my boys, Tyrone Brown from the Life Show and Mr. Jack from Fox Glen Marketing and Productions. These are my babies. I will fuck y'all up over them. Don't y'all try. Okay, sorry. I'm back in alignment. Y'all got to check us out next week for more juicy topics, okay? More goodness. DM me if you have anything that you would like to be highlighted in one of my podcasts. My production, they offering good things. They offering videos, interviews. Let's talk. Tell us what you want, and my production will make sure it happens. I got some good guys here, ladies. Some good guys here, gentlemen. And we on to big things. We're allowing everybody. We want everybody to win. So talk to me. Let me know what you got, and I'll give you the best I got. On that note, you guys, it's time to go. I'll see y'all next Thursday for Thirsty Thursday. Bring your drink, goddammit, because if you ain't got your drink, I'm going to be mad at you. Tori and Powers, baby. I'll see y'all next week. Shit. In the show. In the show now. In the show production.